Hello, my name is Foggy Fierce, and today we're tackling something exciting, a yoga studio for my Sims community gym. Now, I've actually never been to a yoga studio before, so that was a challenge in itself, but to make things even more interesting, it's part of a bigger build challenge, so let's get into it. First thing I did was change the flooring and the paint because I wanted more of an earthy tone, and then I got rid of everything that was there because as you see, I had boxing things and mats, and I wanted it to be like a dual classroom, but it just didn't work out. So I started over, got rid of all of that, and then I made these little cubby things that I like to put in my build sometimes to like give it a little more depth because I don't usually build with anything but base game. Actually, I never build with anything but base game because I like my builds to be accessible for anyone who wants them, and I myself don't have a lot of packs, so it's just easier for me to share my builds with the world. And then I got rid of the first archway that I had because it looked a little rundown. So I got rid of that and I put this one, and then I put the flooring because for some reason the flooring doesn't transfer over. Oh no, this is the new archway, sorry. And then I decided that I wanted like again, the earthy tones. So I put like a little green back there. I knew I wanted green, I just didn't know which green to put. So I went with this, but then I changed it to this one, which I actually saw earlier in the build because I was trying to do something else in another part of the gym. And then I started messing with the archways again because I wasn't set on this one. So I like this round one more. So I put that, I made it a little smaller because I felt like it was too big anyway, so I got rid of it. And then I put these shelves, which I like putting these things because I feel like it gives it a little more character in the rooms. Sometimes I do bookshelves, sometimes I do like with actual books. This time I wanted to do like, again, earthy tones. I changed it to brown because the black was just not doing it for me. So I changed it to I changed it to brown actually. Yeah, okay, so I did change it to brown. And then when I did that, I was like, okay, that kind of doesn't match the walling anymore, which it didn't match anyway. I wasn't really sold on the purple. So I changed that to brownish too. And then I did it the same thing on the other side. Like I said, I've never been to a yoga studio, so this was all really hard. And every yoga studio that I saw on the Google said, well, it didn't say anything, but they all had like earthy tones. So I went with that. And then these look like yoga mats. I actually think I did that in one of my build, like a house build that I did. And I was like, you know what, let me just do that again here. And I think it looks really funny because I think it really does look like a yoga mat in the right context. So I did that, and for some reason the spacing on this wasn't initially correct. I don't know what happened there. And then I knew I wanted a lot of green in here. I love putting plants in my builds. I feel like it really makes the build look like alive. It comes alive. I mean, not that they're really going to use this room as they're supposed to. Is there a yoga pack? I don't think there is. I mean, if there is, then they could use it, I guess. But also, if there is, you're probably not going to use this room because this is base game. But if you like it, then go for it. Again, Foggy Fierce on the EA shop. I really like I put a bunch of the debug stuff on the side because I like them, but it's really hard to find them when I'm ready for them. So sometimes you'll just see random like plants on the side or like a cup. Like just random stuff to the side when I'm building because of that reason. I know I want to use it, but I'm not ready for it yet. So this is me placing them where I want them, more plants. I put another window over there. I don't remember if I did that during this build or before this build. And then I knew I wanted like an essential oils looking thing, but I didn't know how to do that. So this was like the closest thing. I don't know, something about this screams essential oils to me apparently. I guess it's the wicker baskets and the like towel looking thing on the side. And then I was gonna leave it that color, but I changed it because again, earthy tones, and I felt like it clashed with everything too much. Then I tried to move this over because I felt like it was too close to the door and it refused. So without floating, so I had to do this little switch up here. And I was like, oh, this is kind of dark, and I didn't want to put like a regular light in there, so I figured this was a cool way to do the lighting. And I knew I wanted candles because again, like that's what the yoga studios on Google did. They didn't 360 no scope though. So I don't know what happened there. I do that sometimes where I like get stuck in my thought and then I just do the same thing over and over again. I don't know if you guys have that issue. Let me know. Where you like buffer for a bit. And then I had more of a hard time with the other side for some reason than this one. But also when people free place things, I've noticed they like do it so fast. It takes me like 5 to 10 business years. And this also kind of looks like essential oils to me, these little palette things. So I put a bunch of those and then more greenery because I really wanted, like I said, green, earth tones, relaxation. I don't know. These all seem like things that are real. So, I mean, again, I don't think they're going to use the build as they are supposed to. I don't usually play in The Sims. I build more than anything. So they'll probably just do like a bunch of sit-ups and push-ups and talk in the one mirror that is actually functional in this room. And then I put some rocks in the back because I felt like that fit more than the green. I don't know. The green was not setting right with me. But anyways, this is what I started with and this is what it looks like now. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know if there's anything I missed for the full yoga studio experience, or join me on Twitch and give me feedback in real time. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if you want to see how the rest of the gym comes together. And as always, friends, peace, love, and cookies. Thank you so much. Bye.